Hello, hello. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. Which that?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham simply refused to be outdone there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in a deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's managed to gift it back. O'Reilly. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted. And he shoots! Deftly away. Gordon stood his ground strongly. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Kane played out wide. And it's James. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered low. And that was very necessary. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Madueke. And here's Kane, and he's played it back. Kane, that's a good ball out wide. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Stones. Anderson. Now it's Bellingham, and the through ball. Oh, that is a... Tries a shot! Goal, England! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
England have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone...
Oh, shooting chance! Harry Kane! Off the scale! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute...
Bellingham! Against the crossbar. Simeone. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Spread it left. Simeone. Kane, played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the cut.
And the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has...
Gordon! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Akanji and Fernandez. 60 minutes played. Rooney. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. Searching passes played there. And the ball is out of play. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Saka to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Rooney being watched hawkishly here.
Well, look, whether he's got his back to goal or he's facing it, menace is at play, and he needs all the attention he can be given.
James. Saka.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Kane. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Anderson. And this is Kane. Bellingham. Oh, important interception.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Gordon. England. He's having a pop! Outstanding save to keep that out. England can make their change now with a break in play. And the finish! And it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. O'Reilly. 5 minutes to add. Simeone. Akanji. Lovely pass, but chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's it. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
No.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. It's gone out for a throw-in. Takes a shot! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Not the most convincing of passes. Onana. Oh, it's come loose. And he's intervened well there. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Doku scooting forward. De Bruyne. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's to Ketelara. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. He's in a great position here. Tielemans! And he's been... Tries a shot! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Gabriel makes the interception. That's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. Just past the 40th minute mark. Pinches it off him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Castagna. Yamal. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's found a way past. This looks He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Fernandez. And Gabriel. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neuer. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Knocks it into space. Castagna. Now it's Tielemans. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Drills one in. Oh, goes for a shot. Oh, it's hit the post. And he's there to belt it away. To Ketelara. Now it's Doku. And the finish! And there's a goal. And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandez. Oh, sweet feet. And he was alert to it. Lukaku. Gabriel is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Tielemans. He's picked Tielemans! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And here's Shevchenko. Back towards the middle. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. De Bruyne. Trossard. Shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And time is up. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply...